Maggie in front and
Kay is behind the camera.
oh, your missus is behind now. Okay, right, we're doing the circle flip flap now, and this is again one of the dies in our latest collection, and this is a circle flip flap, and you get 4 dies, one of which has a very small fold line there, so that's the one you cut into your paper to create the flap. And you've got 2 different frames and a mat. I'll show you how they work. So this one here with the fold line is the one that cuts in and creates the flap. Now you'll see it's quite a small fold line because we didn't want to lose the definition of the circle. So that means that when you layer up with your frames and everything else, you just need to reinforce behind, but we'll show you that as we do it. So that's your flap that lifts up. This is your mat that will go inside here, and you have a little tiny border, or it will also go on top here, and this has a stitched edge detail. And then you also have different frame sizes, that size and that size. And then you also have the waist, which means that you can also have more layering up, like that and like that. So don't just think about memory book pages, think about your shaker cards, think about all sorts of different elements you can use it for. Okay, so we're going to make a simple page today. We're going to do, it's actually got 2 circle flip flaps in it, but I'm only going to show you how to do 1. Now, the first thing I wanted to say was, I need to move my page up. Okay, so this is my page here, and that's my decorative paper that's going to fit there. But you can see that I haven't got enough decorative paper for my page. So don't panic. Find another little contrasting bit, make 2 little decorative strips that will go there and there, which will add an element of a different element to your pages, but it will also cover up the black, so it all makes a complete page. But you haven't had to worry because you haven't got enough paper, and you can always do that. Just quite a lot of my albums, if you see extra border strips and things, it's probably because I haven't got enough paper and I'm using as much paper as I can, the minimum amount of paper to get the maximum coverage. Okay, so here's my decorative paper cut out, and you can see I've got an arrow here. Now I have already cut out my circle, and what I found with my die is that I put a little mark just on the side where the fold line is, so that if I want to, because I've cut one that way and then I wanted this one to open out that way, so I know that the fold is there. I mean, obviously looking at it, but then I know that that's where the fold's going to be, because it's easy to get distracted or stick it the wrong way. Wouldn't matter if it was still going that way, but it would annoy me. So that's why I do that. Okay, so here's our decorative piece of paper. So I've decided I want it cutting here, and I want to make sure that I've got enough space for that one, and then enough space for that one, which I have. And then I'd use my glass mat with the lines to line up, and you have your alignment notches again, so you can make sure that everything's lying nice and straight on your page.
You do.
Okay, so I would stick this down, and then I would, it's gone through the die cutting machine. Magic.
It is like magic, yeah.
Yes.
It's definitely like magic.
Okay, so then we're going to stick
It's sort of a bit
this one.
quieter, but it's not.
You've got to have the sound effects, so then we're going to stick that one onto there.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm not sticking glue here because that's already another flip flap I've done,
Okay.
and no glue
Tad
there.
towards me if you could.
Yes, I can. How's that?
Okay, cool.
Okay, so we'll just stick this one on. No, hold on. Before we do that, remember I was talking about the hinges need to be reinforced because they're quite delicate, and also if you're laying more frames onto your flaps. So I've already reinforced that one. I'm going to take a little bit of double-sided tape, run it to the edge of the fold line, just there. Can you see that? Like that. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll just peel that off.
Sorry, what was it?
Were you not paying attention?
I woke up at that. I think I was in my world of my own somewhere. I'm not quite sure where I was. I was paying attention. I just was in a world of my own.
She'd fallen asleep.
I was snored. It would hurt me if I was sleeping.
At least you didn't dribble. Right, okay, so we're going to stick that one on there. We'll put that in there, like that, okay. And this paper matches, obviously picks up that bit there, which is already done, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, so that's that there. So that's your flap that opens up there, like that. So the next thing I need to do is pop a magnet in. So I'll take one of my mag pops. I'll put a magnet on it. Put that straight in the middle, I think, there. Actually, yes, I will put it in the middle. And I'm going to burnish. Sorry, it's wobbly the other side because I've got, I'm just going to open that out a bit. I've got another magnet page there. So I'll just fold that down. Okay, so that's on there. So, my inside ones. Now, with these dies, it's the same as the archway die. A lot of your decorative papers will have circles, they'll have archways, so you can cut into them. I know that's the wrong way around, but you can cut into them. This one I particularly like because you can get the frame and then the circle, so you can raise it up. You've got your larger ones, so you can cut in, and it's like they've been perfectly designed for it. It was accidental actually, but it worked out well.
It does work out well.
Yes. So this one we're going to put inside here. We're going to have a nice little picture as we look at it. But you could leave this blank with a piece of the a plain mat and one of our little stamps saying place photo here. So that's that there, like that. Okay, and then I need another magnet obviously to make sure the flap will close. So find where your magnet is there. Okay, that's your mag pop there, that's the stick side up. Push that down. I might need to, yeah, just do it that way. Okay, push that down, let's see if that's stuck. Yep, that's fine. Okay, just burnish lightly. Okay, and then I've got an inside one that's going to go here, which picks up the pattern as you open it up. It picks the pattern up. I quite like doing all that, just getting it to contrast and pick up. But there's something I've forgotten to stick on.
You normally get 2 sheets of the same pattern in most pads, don't you?
Stamperia you don't.
Right, okay.
You only get one of each, unfortunately. Why would you do that? I know it's to make you buy more. But okay, so that's that on there. So now we need something on the front, and I need a little tab to open it. So I'm going to use ribbon this time. And this is a very fine piece of ribbon, and it's literally just take your ribbon, and you can either just fold it like that in half,
okay, or
you can do that and sort of fold it
with a twist.
With a twist, like our storage, except that way. That's it, like that. But I do actually prefer it laid flat. But you do it however you choose. So we'll put that on there. Put that one on there. Let's trim that down. Are you falling asleep again, Kay?
Not quite.
And because we've had our breakfast, that's what it is. Okay, so this mat is going to go, I'm going to put that one on there. So you're not actually going to see that much of it. I'm just thinking about it. I might actually change my mind. I may do it that way, I think. Yeah, I think I'm going to change it. I'm going to put this one on. You could put black on if you wanted to. I'm just going to pop that on there, like that. I'll put this one on there. Like that.
That cream picks that up a bit from the tag.
It does,
on your
doesn't
side,
it?
so.
Yeah. So that's on there. And then here, what have I got on here? Oh, look, I've got a little pussycat. It would be rude not to have a pussycat on, wouldn't it? So, I'll put the pussycat on. I'll put him on there. So he's lined up like that. And then we'll take a bit of 3D foam. I'm just going to move all this out of the way. It's better. Okay, a bit of 3D foam. Up. So that's my little flip flap there. But then you're thinking, oh well, that's still too short, you can still see the black. So then you take your borders you've cut earlier, and this is a little 1/2 inch strip with 3/8 of an inch strip. And I've got little arrows so I have it up the right way. And that's that one.
Are we getting something to make life easier of doing that soon?
Well, I think we might be. Oh, blimey, Kate, it's usually me that's in trouble. But yes, watch this space. In fact, hopefully we'll have the prototypes very soon. I'm so excited. Make sure as well that your flap will fold over. Okay, that's not straight, I can see that. Okay, so that's those there like that, and then you'd work on your other frame here. But what I wanted to show you was the brad flaps. Now, we showed you a brad flap in the previous demonstration, but that's just a little one with a closure. This is a different one. I think this is one I did on Hochanda. So that's the archway one. So on here, this is one of our brad flaps, which is one of our Clever Closure ranges. And they are, where are they? Oh, they're here. They're designed to help you with your closures. These are all mounted on artist tack just to show you. So you get 3 different shapes. You get a circle.
Bring it towards you a bit. That's it.
That better?
Yeah.
You get a circle, you get a long thin oval, and you get a pentagon. Okay. And they're designed to hold brads in there, so you can then pop them on here. There's your brads there with a magnet behind and a magnet there, which will then hold your tag there like that and won't fall out. You've also got it as a closure there without the brads, just slotted behind, and you'll see as well that you've got your circle here, so you've then got an exact match stitched top if you want it, or a slightly smaller side like that. And then you've also got your oval one, again, that has a stitched mat exactly on top. Then you've got a decorative one here. And then the pentagon one is actually like this. You've got a larger one and then a smaller one there. And then we've got some more examples. We've got inside here, Kay's used the circular ones to hold a photo mat in place.
Didn't budge enough.
Yeah, they will lift up. Okay, that's the circular ones. And then if you look here, she's used the circular.
Oval.
No, you've used the circular flip flaps to create this lovely little booklet. But look what this is why she's clever, Kay. Look what she's done with these oval brad flaps. She's turned them into hinges and popped little magnets on. So that's another way that's really good to do. And then just a different way, different effect, using one of the circle frames to create a card. So there's lots and lots of different things you can do with this latest collection. Thanks for joining us.